Now, for many years, the focus on Anzac Day had been on veterans of the First and Second World Wars.
But as the generations change, the day has also come to remember the work of servicemen and women involved in more recent conflicts. Colonel Jason Blain has served in Afghanistan and he joins us now from Melbourne's Shrine of Remembrance. Good morning. Thank you so much for your time. Now, you spoke at this morning's dawn service. How special a moment was it for you?
Oh, very special. It was such a privilege to be invited and then to speak to the people of Melbourne about the current serving veterans and indeed about our service in Afghanistan.
And what did you tell the crowd?
Look, I told the crowd about some young men who gave their lives in their service for Australia in helping the people of Afghanistan. I spoke about the great work being done over there and also about the current Anzacs, the sailors, soldiers, airmen and women who are the custodians of the Anzac traditions and values.
Now, thousands braved the wet, cold and windy conditions, and we thank you as well for taking the time to speak to us this morning. We realise it's still a bit windy and raining out there. Were you surprised by the turnout?
Look, I'm always surprised, and today is a very wet and cold day, but the number of people here again just shows how much this means to so many of our citizens, so many young people as well. And I'm always overwhelmed by the amount of youth that keep showing up and keep attending these services and demonstrating, I suppose, their pride as well in the service of their forefathers.
You've served in Afghanistan. How special is Anzac Day for the forces in Afghanistan?
Look, it's very special. I was quite fortunate to have an Anzac Day in 2010 in Afghanistan. And when you're in operations serving away from home, you definitely miss being back there with your families and friends, but it's a very special circumstance to be in, to be on duty overseas, commemorating Anzacs and the fallen, and having a service with your mates and those you're serving with. So Anzac Day is always a great day, particularly so for soldiers, I think, while we're serving.
Most Australian troops will be home by the centenary of Anzac Day in just a couple of years' time. Do you expect they'll play a large role in that year's celebrations, or commemorations, I should say?
I would hope so. You know, there has been a large service done by this nation for Afghanistan, and a large number of soldiers and sailors and airmen and women who have served their duty in that country. And I hope they would be part of that commemoration activities. And I know they will be.
Are you pleased with the expedited timetable for troop withdrawal out of Afghanistan for Australian troops?
Look, we're doing a fantastic job over there training the Afghan National Army. When we were there in 2010, training the 4th Brigade. It's hard work, it's dangerous work, but it's achieving results. And I'm sure the timetable is going according to plan. And when we do leave, we'll be handing over that province, Uruzgan province, to a capable and confident Afghan National Army brigade.
Colonel Jason Blain, we really appreciate your time and that you braved those rather wet conditions for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.